Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell about a story which is called Snowflake Palace Adventure. Enjoy it! Once upon a time, in the quaint little village of Everwinter, there lived a curious young girl named Lily. Lily had big, bright eyes that sparkled like freshly fallen snowflakes, and her hair was as golden as the winter sun. She lived with her parents in a cozy cottage nestled between tall pine trees. One chilly morning, as Lily was playing in the snow, she noticed something shimmering beneath a snowdrift. Curious, she brushed away the snow and uncovered a delicate, crystal-clear snowflake-shaped pendant. It was the most beautiful thing Lily had ever seen, and it seemed to emit a soft, magical glow. Excitedly, Lily showed the pendant to her parents. They marveled at its beauty but couldn't explain where it had come from. As they examined it, they noticed tiny, intricate letters etched along the edges of the pendant. Together, they deciphered the message. To the brave and adventurous soul who finds this pendant, you are cordially invited to the Snowflake Palace. A grand adventure awaits you. Lily's heart raced with excitement. The Snowflake Palace. She had heard stories about it from the village elders, a magical place where snowflakes danced in the air, and wonders beyond imagination awaited those who dared to visit. Determined to unravel the mystery of the pendant and embark on this grand adventure, Lily set off towards the Snowflake Palace. She trudged through the snow-covered forests, her breath forming tiny clouds in the cold air. The trees whispered secrets as she passed, and the wind seemed to carry her forward with a gentle nudge. After what felt like hours of walking, Lily finally reached the edge of a vast, frozen lake. And there, shimmering in the distance, stood the magnificent Snowflake Palace. Its spires glistened in the sunlight, and its walls seemed to be made of pure ice. With each step closer to the palace, Lily's excitement grew. She could hardly believe that she was about to embark on such a grand adventure. But as she approached the palace gates, she noticed something peculiar. They were locked tight, and there was no one in sight. Undeterred, Lily searched around the palace grounds until she found a hidden door nestled behind a snowdrift. With a sense of determination, she pushed it open and stepped inside. To her amazement, the interior of the palace was even more beautiful than she had imagined. The walls were adorned with intricate ice sculptures, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of winter flowers. But as Lily explored further, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. Just then, a voice echoed through the halls, soft and melodic. "Welcome, brave adventurer," it said. "I have been expecting you." Lily turned to see a figure emerging from the shadows, a graceful woman with eyes as blue as the winter sky and hair as white as snow. She introduced herself as Queen Frostine, the ruler of the Snowflake Palace. "Your journey has only just begun, young one," Queen Frostine said with a smile. "There are challenges ahead, but with courage and determination, you will find your way. And remember, no matter what obstacles you face, the magic of the snowflakes will guide you." With those words, Queen Frostine handed Lily a shimmering snowflake-shaped key and pointed towards a door at the end of the hall. "Beyond that door lies the first trial," she said. "Are you ready to begin your adventure?" Lily nodded eagerly, her heart pounding with excitement. With the key clutched tightly in her hand, she took a deep breath and stepped forward into the unknown. And so, the adventure of Lily and the Snowflake Palace had begun, filled with mystery, magic, and the promise of happiness beyond imagination. As Lily stepped through the door, she found herself in a vast chamber made entirely of ice. The air was chilly, and the walls seemed to shimmer with a faint blue light. In the center of the chamber stood a towering maze, its icy walls twisting and turning in intricate patterns. With her heart pounding in anticipation, Lily approached the maze. She could hear the sound of her own breath echoing in the icy chamber as she traced her fingers along the frozen walls, searching for a way through. But as she navigated the maze, she soon realized that it was unlike any maze she had encountered before. The walls seemed to shift and change shape, leading her in circles and dead ends. With each wrong turn, Lily felt a pang of frustration growing inside her. Just when she thought she would never find her way out, she remembered Queen Frostine's words. "The magic of the snowflakes will guide you," she whispered to herself, clutching the pendant around her neck. Closing her eyes, Lily took a deep breath and focused on the delicate snowflakes swirling around her. They danced and twirled in intricate patterns, leading her towards a hidden passage in the maze. Following the guidance of the snowflakes, Lily navigated through the maze with newfound confidence. She ducked under low-hanging icicles, squeezed through narrow passages, and leaped over icy chasms until finally, she emerged into a clearing at the center of the maze. There, in the center of the clearing, stood a magnificent ice sculpture of a snowflake. Its delicate petals sparkled in the soft light, and its beauty took Lily's breath away. But as she approached the sculpture, she noticed something glinting at its center, a tiny, shimmering keyhole. With a sense of excitement, Lily realized that the snowflake-shaped key Queen Frostine had given her was the perfect fit. Trembling with anticipation, Lily inserted the key into the keyhole and turned it with a steady hand. With a soft click, the sculpture began to shimmer and glow, and a hidden door appeared in the ice behind it. Beyond the door lay a chamber filled with warmth and light, and at its center stood Queen Frostine, her eyes sparkling with pride. "You have passed the first trial, brave adventurer," Queen Frostine said, her voice echoing through the chamber. "But your journey is far from over. There are still challenges ahead, but I have faith in your courage and determination." With a warm smile, Queen Frostine handed Lily a shimmering snowflake-shaped crystal. "This crystal will guide you on your next adventure," she said. "Trust in its magic, and it will lead you to where you need to go." Grateful for Queen Frostine's guidance, Lily tucked the crystal safely into her pocket and prepared herself for the next leg of her journey. With each step forward, she felt a renewed sense of determination and excitement, knowing that whatever lay ahead, she would face it with courage and strength. With the guidance of the shimmering snowflake-shaped crystal, Lily embarked on the next part of her adventure. She traversed through winding corridors and hidden passageways, her heart filled with determination and curiosity. After what felt like hours of exploration, Lily found herself standing at the entrance of a vast cavern filled with glistening crystals of every color imaginable. The air was filled with a soft, ethereal glow, and the sound of dripping water echoed off the walls. As Lily ventured deeper into the cavern, she noticed something shimmering in the distance, a magnificent crystal formation that seemed to pulse with a gentle light. It beckoned her forward, its beauty drawing her in like a moth to a flame. But as Lily approached the crystal formation, she heard a faint rumbling sound from deep within the cavern. Startled, she turned to see the entrance collapsing behind her, blocking her only way out. Panic surged through Lily's veins as she realized she was trapped. But she quickly pushed aside her fear and focused on the task at hand. She had to find a way to escape the cavern before it was too late. Remembering Queen Frostine's words, Lily reached into her pocket and retrieved the shimmering snowflake-shaped crystal. Holding it aloft, she closed her eyes and concentrated, willing the crystal to guide her to safety. To her amazement, the crystal began to glow brighter and brighter, illuminating the cavern with its magical light. Following its lead, Lily navigated through the maze of crystals with newfound determination, ducking under low-hanging stalactites and squeezing through narrow passages. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Lily emerged into a small chamber at the heart of the cavern. There, nestled among a bed of shimmering crystals, lay a small, glowing orb. With a sense of hope rising in her chest, Lily reached out and touched the orb, feeling its warm, comforting glow envelop her like a blanket. In that moment, she knew what she had to do. Closing her eyes, Lily focused all of her energy on the orb, channeling her courage and determination into a single, powerful burst of magic. With a flash of light, the orb pulsed with energy, sending shockwaves through the cavern and causing the walls to tremble. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the rumbling stopped. Lily opened her eyes to find the entrance to the cavern had miraculously cleared, allowing her to escape to safety. Exhausted but triumphant, Lily emerged from the cavern into the crisp winter air, her heart filled with joy and gratitude. She knew that she had faced her fears and overcome the challenges that stood in her way, thanks to the guidance of the magical snowflakes and the strength within her own heart. As she journeyed back to the Snowflake Palace, Lily couldn't help but smile, knowing that she had embarked on the adventure of a lifetime and emerged victorious. And with each step forward, she carried with her the memories of her incredible journey and the knowledge that no matter what obstacles she faced, she would always find her way home. And so, with a heart full of happiness and a spirit filled with courage, Lily returned to the Snowflake Palace, ready to face whatever adventures awaited her next. And as she stepped through the palace gates, she knew that no matter where life took her, she would always cherish the memories of her Snowflake Palace adventure. I hope you enjoy listening to Snowflake Palace Adventure.